Hello everyone, Daniel from 5G. Um, in a previous attempt at recording this video, I had attempt to start this Tai Bwo Wanni Trio. Said the guy, the Timfraku that where I'm supposed to start the quest, said he doesn't want a stranger in his house leave, and uh, which I'm not a stranger because I completed the prerequisite jungle potion. So I actually saved their village, but uh, the game glitched and didn't recognize that I had completed the prerequisites, and then when I came back, it fell off and came back, and it had already marked the quest as started, so it's another aggravation from this game, so I can't really show you the quest start uh, because the game is glitching that, so I typed it up. Uh, I typed this up before uh, before the glitch. It's Tai Bwo Wanni Quest, Tai Bwo Wanni Trio Quest, created in 2004. Uh, I needed jungle push, instruction agility 30, cooking, and level 5 fishing. Although level 65 fishing is preferred, but you can just buy the karambwan from Grand Exchange. So you don't really need it. You can just use one that you want. That's fine. So you need an agility potion for raw spear, iron spear. That you're willing to lose. Alright, karamjan rum you have to get on the island. And then seaweed, sliced banana, we slice it during the quest. And then jerk bones, you could get that during the quest. But, this will save you from having to do that during the quest. It's an intermediate quest. It's a bit long. This may run about an hour. I will show you uh, to make up for the game glitch. I will show you an independent. So here's the wiki for this. This tweet that's from Timfraku, Tai Bwo Wanni, 15 agility, 5 fishing, 30 cooking. If you want to do everything yourself, you need 65 fishing for the common one, and you need 30 for herb. Alright, and then, alright, so, so that's, if you want to do everything yourself. Alright, so I have, you need extra karambwan, in case you will burn one, you will obtain a karambwan during the quest. Seaweed, sliced and drug bones, 23 with 30 spaces. So uh, I'm going to right now bank all of my items because I need a lot of space. So I'm going to bank all of these. I'm just going to leave these items out, and I'll come back to the bank for later with karamjan support. And also I went to a lot of glitches on the game today. I went to I was I'm gonna try to fix this again. I went to quick chat worlds so this video would be nicer, but it put me on another world and everybody's chatting in the video. So there we go. That's better. We won't have people talking in the video, but this way you can see what we're supposed to be doing rather than what somebody else wants you to see. So the start of this crash point south of the teleport spot, a little bit east, You see the anvil building here. It will be a little bit southwest of the anvil, and head up, and then you type to Timfraku. Are you ready to help me? What do I have to do? Alright, so I asked to deliver good, I asked you to deliver good news to my three sons. Interesting. Alright, so here we go. It said that I started, but I didn't. So that's you saw it a minute ago. That it said I started, but I didn't. So here you go. So alright, so here's the requirements that um, Fracture Channel, Fracture in this house. I'm here. 2004 needs jungle pollution, level 15 is already level 30. Level 5 fishing, you need a facility portion for iron or battery spear that you only lose 2 red karambwan. If you have less than 3 high fishing, karamjan, seaweed, sliced spinach, and jerk ones. So I have to put the rest of that in my bank because I need 23 open spaces to start. Alright, and then, alright, so you will need to defeat level 12 monkey and possibly level 32 bird, but because I got the bones already, we won't need that. Intermediate difficulty, long quest, probably about an hour. 2 quest points, 1500 fishing experience reward, 2000 coins, ability to fight the scale Kahan, access to the smithing section of Otto's barbarian training, and 2 treasure hunter keys. So you see it here in this video. I am now accepting the quest. Alright, so I click on this button here. That is the, at that point, that is when the quest is supposed to officially start. Alright, so I wasn't supposed to see that other screen yet because I did not yet officially accept it until just now. So, so now the quest is registered as started. If we go back here, actually, this message is different, so that's a bit confusing. So it's like it's how I started, but there was a different message. So I don't know. So I need to find the 3 sons of Timfraku, Tamayu, Tinsei, and Tidich, and I need to convince them to return to the village. Alright, so that's what we're doing. So the first one, when I need to start, I need to go south of Tai Bwo Wanni and fish 23 red karambwan. So I need to go to the lake south. So if I widen this mini map, the lake south is here. So let me see if it lets me, yeah, lets me click that far. Sometimes it's too far, it won't let me click all the way. And I have to make intermediate clicks, but in this case it should. Alright, so this is here. Well, I'm guessing it's this. Karambwan. Yeah, I need 23 of these. Alright, so that's. Alright, I need to drop the shrimp that it gives me because otherwise I won't have the face. Alright, and I can make up these on Grand Exchange after I have to fish these myself, but it's only. This is only 5 fishing, so just get the 5 fishing first. It only takes a few minutes. Uh, 12. 16. And these 6 zeros here. 20 would be these 4, and then 23 would be here. So I'll have one empty spot when it's done. Alright, so that's done, 23. Alright, so now I will go north to the karamjan lodestone and tap to Ladufu. Alright, so karamjan lodestone, in this case I could just port over, so I'm doing that now. Ladufu. Alright, so option 1. I wasn't going anywhere. Alright, I'll go away from here. Alright, so now talk to him again. You again, I thought I told you to go away. Yeah, you did. I came back. So I see. What would a fool like you want with me? Alright, so the dialogue is option 1, talk about him. And then option 3, what do you do? Alright, and then you go through the dialogue. And then option 3 again, what do you use for bait? That is part of my secret, why should I tell you? And then next is option 1, talk about him. And then next is option 3 again, what do you do? Then option 4, I could help you collect the bait. And why would you offer to help me? And then option 1, you sound like you could do it to help. Well, perhaps you're right. It's night time. I could do with some help after all. I have a fair amount of bait left over since the last time I collected some, but I will be needing more shortly. Okay, where do I get the bait? I don't even know what it is. Since I have kept the nature of the karambwan a closely guarded secret, there is nobody alive who knows more about it than I do. Furthermore, there is nobody alive who even knows where they feed. You must therefore understand that I am about to give you this complete trust. I understand very well. The karambwan are a form of octopus native to the island of Karamjan. They feed solely on karamjani, karambwanji, brightly colored fish that inhabits the coastal waters of the surrounding island. Alright, so karambwani congregate in coastal areas near the Holy Lake. You will need to find it easiest to fish from there. Where's the Holy? Just south of the Tai. So I just got those 23 of them. Alright, so you just using that. Alright, so talk to him again and give him 20. Yes, I have some here. So you give him 20, now I have only 3 remaining. This should tide me over until next month. Alright, so talk to him again. I'll use option 2. Alright, talk to him again. Option 3. Alright, talk to him again. Option 4. So, becoming an apprentice, alright? But you have to wait because of the dialogue. There's a short pause. Alright, and then select option 1, yes. Alright, so it teaches you a new fishing technique. Alright, so you go through the dialogue. So you get a vessel. Feel free to practice on the spot. Alright, but if you try to fish on the spot, you need 65 fishing, so we don't really need that for this quest. Alright, but you can drop the vessel, and then you can ask him for another one. Alright, you lost the vessel. You know what? I hope nobody else seen it. Don't worry, nobody will find it. Shark ate it. Alright, so let me just see here, gentlemen. It's 801 on Grand Exchange, that's funny. Drop it. I lost my vessel. I kind of want to stole it. Alright, so now I can pick up the two that I just dropped. So now I have 3. And actually, no, that does not go on the toolbox. Alright, so we have 3 now. So let me see. Use 1 karambwan on the fish vessel and fish next to spot 65 fishing. If you do not meet the requirement, you may obtain a red karambwan at Grand Exchange or elsewhere. Use another karambwan on the vessel and keep it for the next step. So I'm going to take these 3 that I caught before and these 3 vessels and put them aside here. I already have the karambwan, the octopus, so I don't need to fish them. Alright, so head to the northeast coast of Karamjan and talk to the assess across the agility log. So I'm going to head there now. It's a bit of a run. We did this in, I believe it was Shallow Village Quest. So here's the agility log. I wonder if I'm swimming them. Oh, alright. So here's Tidit. Not sure how to pronounce his name. Alright. Talk to him and use option 3. And option 3, is there anything I can do to help? I don't know, you can try to help him. Alright, so use the karambwan on the vessel. Alright, and then use the vessel on Tidit. Instead of using it, try using this vessel. What is it? It's been specially constructed to catch karambwan. Once they enter it, they cannot return. It's loaded with the karambwan. The karambwan will not be able to resist its bait. As you say, oh no, I can't believe my eyes. Would never amount to anything here. I've managed to catch the karambwan. Let me be the first to catch a sign of gratitude. accept this offer. Alright, your father will be proud. Our father would not care. Speaking of your father, can we make a way to the village? He waits your return. I cannot return. We witnessed a change of a turning tide. The secrets of the karambwan are to be unlocked. Before I return, I must ask you one thing, and that is, take this karambwan vessel to my father, Sensei. He is the academic amongst us. Tell him have asked him to study it so that we may craft more of its type. Can I have the vessel back then? I need to practice this. Why don't you craft another one? Never mind. So, he'll keep that, and then I will head back. Let me just make sure there's nothing more to do. Alright. Head south, kill a jogre, take its bones. I have the bones in the bank. I'll have to go and get that. Go to Musa Point, buy a karambwan run from the pub. You can also buy a run from the dead man's pub in Brimhaven. The rum will break if you teleport it with an inventory, so we need to go back now to the bank where I was when I started, and get out all that stuff that I put in. So I'm gonna get out that agility potion, the spear, the banana, the turret ones. I have already 4 karambwans, so I'm not gonna get the others out for now. I shouldn't need that many. And then I'm gonna use the glory amulet to go to Karamjan because that's close to the bar. And then the pub is here. Trade, karambwan. And then from this point I have to run all the way around. There's actually an agility shortcut if you have a grapple already. I'll have to. I actually did these. I wasn't on. I don't believe I was on video when I did that one. I'll have to make a video of this, but here's actually a shortcut if you have a grapple. And I have one on my tool belt. I have one. There's a hidey hole. So that's the shortcut. The other way is to run all the way around. So I'm back here in the village. Let me see what it's saying. Go to Musa Point, buy karambwan. You can also buy one from the Deadman's Chest in Brimhaven. This one will break if you teleport with it in the inventory. Alright, so pick the banana, cut it for slices. There's bananas at the banana plantation where we just were, but I already had one in my inventory. So, alright, take some seaweed. There's some seaweed on Tarn Island. That was the island that we did the Shallow Village quest. Tarn Island. Right, that's the seaweed spot in there. Alright, so take some seaweed. Alright, chop the nearby. Alright, let me just see. It says chop to nearby dead trees to get logs. Uh, I know nothing said anything about logs until this point, so it's another one of those aggravating parts of this game, but we just have to deal with it. Alright, dead tree. And dead tree. So now I have the 2 logs. Alright, cook the karambwan. Karambwan. Alright. It'd be nice for them to program a limit of interruptions, but they won't do that. Let me see if it cooks it. What is it doing? Just ate the only one. Alright. Grind, poison, karambwan. Alright, so I got karambwan paste. Alright, so cook the karambwan and make karambwan paste. There's also fire softener, Tai Bwo Wanni. Alright, so let me go back and get another log because I just used one. Alright, here. Alright, so there's your 2 logs. So cook the karambwan and make the paste. There's also use your paste on the spirit to poison it. Apply paste. Use spear. Alright, so now we have the poison karambwan with the karambwan poison. So we need to talk to Tamayu southeast of the Tai Bwo Wanni near the mining area. So the mining area is here. Go talk to him, past him. Alright, Tamayu, the first son. What do you want, stranger? I bring good news. Fidus has communed with the gods. The village is once again saved. Father requests that you return to the village. You know this? I vowed upon blood that of my fallen tent that I shall not set foot into the god-forsaken village till I have slain the Shaitan. You could slay it after we return. No, your pitiful Wanni tires me. Alright, so talk to him again, use option 3, then option 1. When will you succeed? When the gods bless me with success, follow to the next hunt. Lead the way. At the present, it's too agile for me. I cannot damage it enough with the spear, and it seems to be healing too quickly. Alright, so then next, use the poison spear on him. Use the spear on him. Try using this weapon. You give me the spear forever as a gift. I'll gladly accept it. Yes, you can keep it forever. Next, I was prepare for the hunt. Talk to him again. Take me to your next hunt. Very well. Let's see. Use the agility potion on him. I've noticed that you're commenting on agility. Try using this. Thanks, now I must prepare for the next hunt. Take me to your next hunt. So we gave him the spear and the agility potion. I talked to him again. So he slayed the creature. The deaths of my kind were avenged. You are my witness. Worry not, I'm your witness, shall return. Yes, go ahead without me. I have further matters to attend here. I will meet you in the village. Once you have helped my brothers and spoken to my father. Alright, so kill a nearby monkey. Use his monkey corpse to skin it. I guess you want me to skin that. So monkey skin and monkey bones. You now go to Clarence Island and climb the rocks for the bridge. Surge ability can be used to cross the bridge and talk to Dempsey. Let me just see if I can find the surge ability. Surge. Surge. There's surge. Alright, fine. We did this one in the yearly quest for Shiloh Village. Surge. And then Tennessee. Abraham News, try for this has communed with the gods, your village is safe to return. Your father requests that you return to the village. I will only return once I have prepared a tribal statue. What is a tribal statue? Just near my father's hut. But that's in the village, I know. So what are you doing here? I'm collecting materials. And I suppose you want me to fetch them for you? Good idea, yes. Let's see. And you don't see anything wrong with that? No. Right, what do you need? I need a banana and karambwan rum. I see, and you want to use it to repair the statue? But of course, I'll be back later. So use banana and karambwan rum, and then use karambwan with banana on Tensei. Yes, that's it, just hits the spot. But I thought you needed that for the statue repair. I did. Can we get to the village now? Not yet, there's one more thing. What is it? I'm thinking. Seaweed? Yes, a seaweed sandwich will do the trick. A seaweed and monkey skin sandwich. Is this really necessary? Yes, essential. Alright, so use the seaweed on the monkey skin. Alright, so then offer it to him. That's perfect. There we go now. Jogre buns. Jogre buns, right. Yes, burnt jogre buns. Burnt, how am I? Indeed, burnt jogre buns. Marinated in karambwan. Yes, that would be good. You aren't gonna eat it, are you? No, burnt jogre buns are in fact essential. Great, okay. I'll be back. Alright, so let me see now. Alright, so pick up the burnt jogre bones once the fire dies. Alright. So light the fire. I don't need the monkey bones, but I do need the jogre bones. Use jogre bones on the fire. Now we have to wait for the fire to die. Alright, this last karambwan is fish, not the octopus. Grind it in the paste. Pick up the burnt jogre bones once the fire dies, use the paste in it. take ashes. There's stuff that we don't know against. Find out what this thing is doing now. And the last part of left out the paste. Just like I'm gonna go yes, got another one. I don't know. I better take them both. Light sugar buns. Let's see. Light. I don't know how many I'm gonna need to do here. I might go back across. I don't need salvage. I don't need ashes. I might save those. Light sugar buns. Take burnt sugar buns. Use the paste on the buns. Alright. use on Tuesday. Hardly marinated. We'll have to make them again. Remember to marinate the jogre buns. Tight. And take burnt. Use paste. And use the paste that goes in the fire to cook it. Right, let's try that. You found my, yes. Finally, a near lifetime craving satisfied. Alright. Let's die. I insist instead of your father. Alright, so use a karambwan vessel on Tuesday. A crafting manual. Alright. Alright, so talk to Tidich and give him the crafting manual. So Tidich is across the river. Alright. So you have the crafting manual to Tidich. He will do as he promised. Right, so back to the village. Since I returned to the village, did accept my gratitude. Eternal gratitude accepted. Very good. The spirits of my family will watch over you. I hand you a big stack of coins. Alright, so 2 quest points, 1500 fishing experience, 2000 coins, ability to fight Shaitan, access to the smithing section of Otto's barbarian training, and 2 treasure hunter keys. Hardly worth it for all the aggravation, but at least the quest complete. So, continue. Right, so, it says speak to them in the village. Come back. Alright, so we got some strength and attack from him, and a spear. Next one. So he trains in cooking. I get experience. And then last one. So he trains you in fishing. You got fishing experience. So that's the additional rewards. Alright. Alright, so we got the additional rewards from them, and that's it. Let me just see. We got the 2 treasure hunter keys. I'm gonna put that on crafting. Alright, so that's done. So this quest is finished. So good luck. Be following the guide. See you in the next video.